All right, Ligers, here we go. We are going to practice graphing lines from an equation. So last week we took the line and made an equation from the line that was given to us. Now we're going to do the opposite and actually graph a line from an equation. Okay? Okay. Here we go. So, you're going to use this equation, y equals mx plus b. Okay? Y equals mx plus b. M is the slope. B is where you begin. You can graph any line that you want. Yeah, that's the song. Sorry. Anyway, so let's do this. So the steps for graphing lines is first step, place a point, a dot, at the y-intercept, the b. So can you guys see that b is -4? Y-intercept is the y-axis, where the line crosses the y-axis. So I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and I put a dot. I put a point. So I just put a point at -4. That's it. That's the first step. Step 2, from the point, draw your slope stairs. So in this case, the slope is 3, but you need to put a 1 under that to actually do the slope correctly. Because the top number is the rise. Slope is rise over run, yes? So we're going to rise 3 and run 1. So 1, 2, 3 over 1. Draw a stair. Rise 1, 2, 3, run 1. Draw a stair. Rise 3, run 1. Draw your stairs. Put your arrows on the end. Boom. That's your line right there. There's our line. That's how you do it. See how you do it? That's how you do it. Let's do 2 more. Graph the line -2x plus 5. So here we go. So first step, place a point at the y-intercept. So y equals mx plus b. So we're going to put a dot at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to use this from the point, draw the slope. Now notice the slope is -2, so we got to put a 1 under that because it's just one whole number. We need to make it a fraction. So our slope is going to be -2 over 1. Okay? Okay. So from here, I'm going to go down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1. Do you see my stairs? They're kind of underneath, aren't they? That's okay. And I can keep drawing stairs forever, or I can stop. Whatever. So put your arrows at the end, and there's your line from your equation. All right? You kind of get it? Let's try another one. One more. Now this one's going to be a bit tricky, but we got you. Okay? So first step, place a point. Whoops, let me choose a different color. Place a point at the y-intercept, which is the b. So we're going to put a dot at -2. So y equals mx plus b. So we begin at -2. That part's easy. The y-intercept is easy. It's that number right there. not next to x. From this point, we need to draw our slope. And this is the tricky one, because slope is always the number in front of x. But what's in front of x here, guys? There's not anything there. It's kind of the hidden. There's a hidden number there that we don't bother to write. But that number is actually, there's 1x there, right? There's one of them. So there's a 1 in front of x, technically. So technically our slope is 1. And it's okay to put a 1 under that, because 1 over 1 equals 1. So our slope stairs are actually 1 over 1. So rise 1, run 1. Draw your stair. Rise 1, run 1. Draw your stair. Rise 1, run 1. Got it? Go back 1. Go back 1. Okay, see how we do it? That's how we do it. All right, my friends. Let's just show you the worksheet I put on to Nearpod. Has a code. If you're interested in solving the code, then you know you're right when it says something at the end. So let me just find that right here. So if you look down here, you'll have to copy this down onto a piece of paper. 362719498. Just pause this video and copy those squares down, okay? And then I'll show you how to solve the code, okay? So let's go ahead and do problem number 3. I'll get there, hold on. There it is. Okay, number 3. So last example, so we're going to start at 2. The y-intercept is going to be 2. I'm going to go to 2. And then from that point, I'm going to draw my slope. It's 3 and 4, but it's negative. So I've got to make sure that I go, my slope ends up being negative. So I'm going to go 3 down and 4 across. There's my first triangle. And then I'm going to make one more. So I've got a 3, 4 slope. And it's negative because it's going down and to the right. And do you see what letter it's going to go through? Letter T. So number 3 is going to be T in the code, if you're doing the code, okay? So let me just go back so you know. So number 3 is T. Does that make sense, how to do the code? All right, you guys. Thank you all for doing your best. Hopefully this helps. If you're not understanding, email your teachers. We'll help you. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.